Commander, I want everything in the air supporting the CPUs.
Supporting the CPUs? Yes, sir.
Hello, I'm Johnny Johnson, and today we're talking about the Armoured Binome Carrier, or ABC. These vehicles have been essential to Megabyte's forces, key for his offensive and defensive operations. So let's check them out. The ABC is the vehicle of Megabyte's forces, making up virtually every vehicle in his fleet. When Megabyte infected Mainframe, he took control of G Prime, a highly industrial sector of the computer city. This allowed him to manufacture the best armor. This armor, however, can't be directly controlled by Megabyte and requires pilots, usually one binome to pilot and another to operate the weapons. The vast majority of these binomes were corrupted citizens who lived in G Prime. They have varying degrees of free will, but generally all obey the commands of Megabyte. Their competence in operating ABCs still comes from independent skill. One of the main weaknesses of ABCs is their reliance on enslaved or infected crew, who sometimes resist or are unmotivated to act, such as when targeting Bob. The ABCs do require a significant amount of skill, training, and memory space to use, particularly their guns. Dot as well as Enzo have both stolen ABCs, with Enzo discovering the steering is extremely fragile, with each left and right thruster having its own throttle. Y-axis for hovering up or down is controlled by foot pedals. Armor for the vehicles does more to protect against collisions than it does against weapons fire. The ABCs are in fact rather fragile, acting more like glass cannons than heavy armor. The main weapon of the ABC is the dual-twin autocannon that is easily able to penetrate the armor of a CPU. Further weaponry includes a rotating rocket launcher and dual long-range unguided missiles. The ABCs are more equivalent to assault transport helicopters. They are well armed and can carry up to 20 binomes or significant equipment. They can further carry prisoners and have acted in occupation roles at times when Megabyte has had the upper hand. The transport's ability to hover allows it to guard and assert its presence over a civilian population. Megabyte's fleet of ABCs has reached upwards of 100 units at times, with the industrial capacity of G Prime able to rapidly replace lost units. The primary duty of the ABC core is to defend G Prime and Megabyte's Silicon Tor. All vehicles operated by Megabyte are built on the ABC chassis, be them specialized scientific or mechanical units, or even the very limousine in which he is driven. This is both elongated and up-armored, with a luxurious interior. The ABC Corps is commanded by Lieutenant Chauncey, who is also the top commander of Megabyte's paramilitary forces. ABCs have notably defended all of Mainframe in certain instances, whereas to the benefit of Megabyte, including against attacks by hexadecimal and assisting CPUs, defending the system as a whole. CPUs operating out of the principal office are typically less powerful than ABCs. However, several non-binome characters, such as Megabyte himself or even Frisket the mechanical dog, can individually overpower an ABC. After G Prime was disinfected, the industrial facilities producing ABCs were returned to the control of the city. ABCs were then manufactured for the city's use and defense. These units are painted green and gold to match the city's CPU fleet. These units were further operated remotely in at least one incident, but this makes them more vulnerable to infection. All right, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe or comment. But most importantly, stay frosty and have a nice rest of your day.